Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very sorry for the inconvenience, but we are like literally shrinking on the sound, and the computers are a little bit like overheating and everything. So we are gladly back. But yeah. And now we are back actually. Maybe somebody was passing by between. So we can... Já to vím. That we are running back. But we will do something with it.
Oh, at the very least we do have the video now going. Just gotta work on the sound now. Okay, we see White going for a wave. He's already got a solid scoreline, goes for the floater but doesn't make the hard drop. He's in first place, sitting in there with 11 points, actually 6.33, his highest wave score. I think that's the highest score of the event so far. Second we have Florian, and third is David Peter with just a little bit less points, but he needs a 3.12, but he's going now. He's gonna make the maneuver. He does stay with it until the end, so let's see where the judges go on this one, but it could certainly take him to second place with 6 minutes left. Once again, sorry for the technical issues. Hopefully everything is up and running now. Obviously, that's one of the disadvantages of the nice weather that we have today, is that the hardware is not such a big fan of this and just stops working at times.
Situation change. First white, 11 points. Second red, 7.33.
So we unfortunately had to skip through some of the women's heat and the first men's heat. Now we still have one more men's heat to go after this, and then we will get to the semi-finals of the women. Now once again, there are no repêchages in this contest, so whoever is out for good. You have to be within the top two, which is exactly where David Petra just positions himself right now with the last maneuver. Coming in as a 3.9, takes him to second place ahead of Florian. Blue is currently in fourth, needing the highest score. He needs a 5.3 if he wants to advance out of this heat, so we will have to do something significantly better than we've seen from him so far. But the conditions are certainly improving with the tide coming in like we expected, and you can see that the competitors are finding much more open faces, getting a lot of speed into the finishing maneuvers, and it's reflected in the scores as well. In the previous heat we saw some nice ones. Here there's the 6.33 by White as he's up again, trying to improve a scoreline of 11 points. Not gonna be an easy task for White, but obviously he doesn't need to improve to make this heat.
This is solo session.
Red's looking. So it's 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Obviously, yellow will want to regain his second spot. He's at 3.67, so he pretty much needs to do what red did on his last wave, or sorry, second to last wave, the one with the maneuver, to take back his position. White is in a very dominant position. He's actually the winner of the mixed competition under 18, which was also Internationl and the girls and the boys combined. So he's coming off a event win, looking really good. He's had some amazing waves even in the morning, when the waves were a little bit smaller and closing out faster. And you can really see it in his style that he's used to these kind of conditions, with his fast bumps that allow him to get around the sections and pull off big turns. So far that's been working out for him tremendously well. Now we already see the next competitors moving in onto the lineup. Obviously we have a 5-minute battle out, but as the waves are breaking pretty close to shore, often the competitors will not even need the whole 5 minutes and paddle out a little bit later. So now blue's kind of, you can see this where the new competitors are sitting, that's kind of the edge of our competition zone. So you can see blue's trying to hunt for a wave around the edge, perhaps looking for a long right-hander to get him the big score that he needs, or maybe it's gonna be a left actually, as a lot of surfers, everybody's trying to battle into this wave, and white's the one to get it, the heat leader. Fast to get around the section, let's see how he finishes it. Goes for a massive layback, almost pulls it off, but left behind.